Alright, we're back after a few days of not playing this. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to finish the game in like the 2 sessions that I have left before I leave for 2 weeks, so I'll try to get as much as I can done today, but yeah. Okay, seems like we're good. Oh, I don't have water. That's fine. Oh dear, what's happening? I know we failed miserably the last time I was here. I feel bad about that. We're gonna redeem ourselves. Yeah, so he said like there was gonna be a thing where it's like, oh, you should look at my planner and determine who should be released. Yeah. We let the witch out. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I have 2 rights left. I can't remember if I picked one or not to go to. I think I'm going to fight... No, I finished this one. Maybe I have to pick a fight. I can't remember. What's in the book? Oh dear. The foul name of the Star Titan is written here but once. Do not invoke it, lest you aid its reawakening. It sups upon despair and fear and doubt in lands such as our own. 'Twas our mighty mistress Milith which tracked the astral-born monstrosity within its loathsome pit, where it lay nursing wounds sustained from traveling across the stars in search of simple prey. The wicked astral-born could drive a lesser creature to the brink of sanity with a mere passing glance, but not Milith. She cast upon the fiend 100 words of binding, each one more binding than the last. I bind you, bitch! Get baptized, motherfucker! Get baptized! Sorry, really obscure reference. Anyways, with the creature's incandescent skin, we bound this book and bound ourselves into the stars. What a way to start. The Pyre hearts all follow in the path forged by the Underking Orez, whose many mighty deeds exceed the smallish stature that somehow contained him. His most spirited triumvirate, their courage unfaltering, their hearts full, they live always with vigor, and perhaps they die with it as well. They are the Underking's own kind, as at home above the sea as in it, never ceasing, ever longing, as they do, for something more. The Underking chose wisely for these qualities, and teaches that a life devoid of passion is a life devoid of life itself, that burning passion is the fuel that drives the Pyre hearts, and in turn us all. I wonder if Ruki's mad at me. Sir Gilman is in a contemplative mood. He has been rather quiet, at least more than usual, ever since his confrontation with Sir Deluge. He notices you there and slides forth in a solemn manner. This night, he knows what he shall do now, when all of this is over, Master Rita. We Worm Knights are all born and raised to prove ourselves superior to all the other billions of our kind, to lead our lives, however short, with glory. Torpedo Meliad. From the moment we shove past our wormling brethren in the egg sacks to the very end, we are conditioned to accept to prevail at all costs. This relentless pursuit of glory, of fame, of self-worth, it leads most of this knight's kind only to an early doom, or, in the case of Sir Deluge, it leads to a life of falsehood. A life of low deceit, abusing one's fellow worm knights, shirking one's responsibility, living in constant fear. This knight cannot abide his former commander, yet pities him. There must be more to honor than to lead life engulfed in endless conflict. Then he looks at you intently. This knight shall ever seek that honor out when all of this is ended, Master Rita. Thus he vows to you, and he is ever grateful that your guidance led him to this new awakening. But until such time, this knight is duty-bound unto the Nightwings. This, the fulfillment of our plan and the pursuit of freedom, is to be his final quest. For what awaits him afterwards is no mere quest. The honor that this knight has sought, it cannot fully be achieved through knighthood, can it? It requires something more.
Temporalis.
I trust you understand. He slithers off, his head held high. Though not merely in pride, something has changed in him. Presence. Okay. He is nearby. Intimidating the Drive-Imps. A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? Not to talk to you. I'm kind of curious about the practice rites. I just wanted to try one and see what it was. Certainly, reader. That's why I'm here. Seeing the blasted book in just a moment. My Beyonder shall be waiting. I kind of want to try the new person really quick. That way I can kind of get into warm-up and I don't screw up. Welcome to the practice rites. You are fortunate your reader summoned you, as you could use a little discipline. Now come forth and let us see how capable you are. Ah. Oh! I got a bio for Sandra. You know, I never thought to look at the bios of my opponents. I should do that. Attempted murder. Vengeance. Almost a millennium ago, she set out to find the missing emperor and take his life. She had her many reasons. She and her sisters of the Arch plunged down the river willingly. When at last they found their mark, they found a man transformed and humbled. But Sandra thought this yet another one of the Emperor's deceptions and struck him repeatedly, even as her sisters relented. The scribes had to respond. Blinded and expelled, Sandra became a living instrument of the rites. She now exists to train exiles in the rites and teach them penitence. Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. A huge aura. If you're ready then, Nightwings, grasp the orb and we shall train with you. Oops. Yep, huge. Oh, there's a thing here. Oopsie. I don't want to exit at any time. Go away! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that was rude. Let's do a little warm up. All I heard was boing. Whoa. Oh. Okay, Gilman. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Such bullshit. Oh my god. Haha. Haha. Oh god. There's a plant. Oof. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh. Apparently I needed... There was an achievement for that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Great. Okay, let's just... carry on. I remember how to play now. It's fine. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna find out. I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh. Wolfred joins you as you soar high above the storm-ravaged waters on approach to the... Oh yeah! Infamous Isle of Kaelmer. Among its cursed qualities, it seems this wretched storm means I cannot rightly smoke. One of the downside's small misfortunes, I suppose. The wagon's Drive-Imp seem not to mind, at least. In fact, they seem more animated now than ever. Than usual, sir. Perhaps they feel some sort of connection to this place. Tariq, do you suppose the dissidents were able to make it here intact? They had to have seen it in the stars, though we shall know for certain. That we shall. Please take us in, reader. I am so good at reading, it's amazing. Let's go see what's up with Barker here. So that's who we're supposed to be playing, right? You make landing within the Deathless Tempest, far west of where you first breached through the shore to the shores beyond. You wonder which sort of celestial landmark lies hidden among these waters, though for now, you have some time left before continuing onward. Contact the apparition! Oh, hey, I can do the crystal thing. Had I known. Had I, but I, what? I clicked a thing and I got a berry. I didn't know I could click on this stuff. Obviously, I need to be clicking on more things all the time. I'm mad about it. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. We waited for the Deathless Tempest to subside. We waited, but the Underking, he merely laughed and laughed, for the Deathless Tempest does not subside. What lies beneath that stretch of the sea to cause such an upheaval is best left to myth and speculation. We made passage, nonetheless, through Sorcerer's Aid and Fortune, scarce seeking the surrounding environs. We did detect a landform to the west. Solely Mur detected there the presence of the treacherous aide who lured him into exile, and then followed him in turn. Mur, in his wisdom, thought it best to be avoided. At last did we arrive on distant lands, though seeing them provided little comfort. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark, whom we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters in the book became inseparable. Not unlike the stars, their light and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us, and you, in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. If you chance upon the sisters of the Ark within their prison here, give them our thanks. I'll say thanks to Sandra. I sense my lovely reader has returned, and how may I assist you? Yay, I can talk to her again. I thought I told you to be gone. She's pushing you away as she did before. Perhaps I ought to cease my services to you if you insist on disrespecting my wishes thus. What would that sound good to you, O reader? Imagine not having access to the loathsome trinkets which I grant to you. Imagine those idiots of yours having to get by without my tutelage. I can imagine it fine myself. I was once a weapon used to kill an emperor. Attempt to kill him anyway. Now I am once again a tool being exploited, soon to be discarded. Go on then, leave me be. Go about your business, and let us pretend we do not know full well how this shall end between us. Oh, she's sad that she'll be lonely again once it's all over. No. I'm gonna just keep talking to her because I want to piss her off. Then who exactly do you have in mind? Sir Gilman! You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sylvia and Sir Gilman. You think that dim-wittable worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, although I put little stock in him myself. Well, let us bring him forth. Soon Sir Gilman appears in heat of the summons. Master reader this night, perchance, in trouble for something. He's so tiny. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Worm, you answer to me here. As you will, your highness. Your highness, I like the sound of that. Though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me then, Worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, your highness, this knight accepts this challenge. And is gonna get wrecked. Oh, look at how tiny he is all alone on the screen. Haha! Woo! That was brutal. Come on, Sir Gilman. I need you. Oh. That was rude. Thankfully, this person's slow. Oh, fuck. He doesn't turn very well. Just slowly walks into my fire. Oh, come on, I right-clicked. Didn't register. God, your fucking aura. The tree killed me. Curses! Laughable, the worm lacks any concept of his foolishness. I would tell you not to waste time, Worm, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Do you think you could do better than that? Sure can. As long as he's ready for more pain, I shall be happy to oblige. I'm always ready for more pain. Why do you think I play some of these games? I have suffered through quite a bit of Sonic 2006. Thank you very much. Couldn't handle the little pain. I think I would have gone insane by now. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. The Armor Seeker. That is what I meant to do, like, first time. Oh! I meant to jump. It didn't work. Excellent. I need to do that 2 more times. Oh my god, how did I do that? A lot of this comes down to actually just being aggressive. Oh, what the oh, balls. Trying to... No. Oh. I didn't see the plant. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, I got 5 left, bruh. Kilvin. Huzzah! This knight prevails! I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Those congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now goodbye! Master Reader, this knight is humbled after passing that sorcerer's test. Whoa, by the scales of the Underking Auras. What is that you have? Auras scale. Sweet. I want that. Let's equip that right away. Basically, what's her face is the witch person is the only one who... $4. Wow. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh, I like that one. Alright, let's contact the apparition. As you walk through the dark corner of Sharpshoal, you sense a presence of some sort which reaches out to you. It presents to you a vision of the adversary you expect to face in the coming raid. The apparition is aware of your next adversary in the rights of Barker. It offers to sway the coming raid against him in your favor. Except and your adversary shall suffer a misfortune that inhibits his performance. Nothing permanent decline, and the apparition shall extend its offer to Barker instead. Oh, damn. So, if it had been like a different adversary here, maybe you could like extend the offer to a trustworthy opponent. Fuck it, I want to win like fair and square. I'm like a fuck around. You thank the apparition for its generous offer, but decline, choosing your words with care. The apparition makes no response you can discern, then it shimmers and is gone. You attempt to set your mind at ease as you return to the black wagon to pursue your vocations. Hello. Are you coming to creep me out? What's up? You approach Bertrude just as she has finished polishing the various bottles, flasks, and vials that your fellow exiled have collected during travels through the downside. The evidence of thy travels, how brazenly ye put them on display. Ye tempt these lands to swallow ye. She lets out a long breath. Nonetheless, these trinkets stir out our memories, not merely of these lands, but of the country whence we came. No reading one that we are here because of sandalwood. We met him long ago within the southern bogs. He offered many courtesies, and in exchange we found agreeable. Huh. We sought then certain reagents necessary to our studies of heavens and the earth, and he knew where to procure them. Ow, my fucking shoulder. In exchange, we were to boil for him our finest inks, a certain recipe notorious yet secret. Its stain could never be removed. Oh, but the Commonwealth misliked it. 'Twas then we first began collecting samples of the regions of the downside, for Sandalwood was ever true to his word. Long had we studied this accursed place, black basin, the chaos of the deathless tempest, the richness of the bogs of flagging hands, men so far away, and yet they called to us. If molten Lilith was able to traverse the downside in its entirety an age ago, then surely 'twas not beyond reckoning that we could do the same. Furthermore, but she hesitates. It matters not, reading one. Thou hast indulged our tales long enough for now. She slithers away without further explanation. Kate. She seems reluctant to discuss circumstances of her past with Wolfred, yet you sense that she is here by choice. Bong. She needed summon cursed or guarantees of fortune on a big day, or to consort with elder patrons such as Ophem Unburied or Morsus Needle Eyes. You could go see Big Bertrude. She was one of the most infamous alchemists of her day and plied her trade right under the Commonwealth's nose without regard. Ironically, it was a modest-sounding request for printing inks that ultimately got her into trouble, resulting in her exile. In the downside, her reputation preceded her, and she resumed her practice. She's like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Just, nah. I like the global bonuses quite a bit. Let's get fast. Bling. Onwards. Let's go get wrecked. A messenger imp appears before you in the eerie stillness of the deathless tempest, bearing news and rumors from the other side. Oh dear. You learn what happened to the disturbing witch Udmilhi, who you first encountered in the Flagging Hands and later in the Liberation Rite, where she at last prevailed. Thus did she return to the Commonwealth, where all her hideous transgressions were forgiven and forgotten, but she laughed, invoking oaths in the name of her patron, Islach. She subsequently fled to the southern bogs and has not been seen since. There she remains, doubtless plotting profane acts against the very fabric of the world. As for the exiles of the Triumvirate, the withdrawn after delivering their master, they disperse to aid her in whatever she intends on next. You shall not face them in the rites again. You thank the messenger imp for delivering you this information. How much of it's true you cannot know for certain. The imp declines your offer for a place to rest and is on his way. Even though it's like in the middle of a storm. I'm sorry, I released the evil witch. I tried. Your wagon shudders to a halt at the Isle of Kaelmer. Bizarre outcroppings give it a forbidding feel. In the distance, you hear an odd gibbering noises that sound like Drive-Imps. Sup, Barker? Some pretty intense music. The traitor Kaelmer rope collar, whereas he brought about our empire's fall, whereas he nearly claimed the life of our dear Solian, we forgive him. We've forgiven him and we give a certain thanks to him, for he has played a vital part in the star's plan. If not for him, then we, the Eight, would never have aligned. We never found the rope collar. He fled into the sea towards an isle, which we knew well to avoid. 'Twas there we think that Kaelmer's tattered mantle finally did him in among the wild imps. Should the stars ever converge above that isle, it shall be to signify that their long dance across the skies is drawing to a close. Ooh. Interesting.
Oh, goshing fly.
Whoa, guys, how'd you find me all the way out here? I mean, this is for extra special customers. I'm only joking, You're the only customers I got.
Oh,
Gotcha
Shay.
again, only joking about that too, cause I got tons of customers. It's just they already bought a lot of stuff today, so they're not here, okay? Anyway, I just got a little something here, which you'll be into. Been hearing about these little numbers for a while. Check them out. Here reveals 2 set of twin rings. Thinking these stingers are supposed to be for a couple of lovebirds, know what I mean? But anybody probably could use them provided they buy them off me. Duh, I was gonna get them for myself. But anyways, let me know if you want them. Interesting. They're both expensive though. I'd have to sell a lot of shit. Spend it all in one place. Oh yeah. I still haven't decided who to give that to yet. Forgot about it honestly until now. I know I just got it recently, but well, he doesn't seem to lose any of his inventory. Things just become available. I don't have money for like anything. I could get some money out of this, but I could sell Headwind's thing, but I was holding on to it because I didn't know if we'd actually like encounter him again. I kind of want to hold on to this special shit. I don't know. Everybody's got like really good stuff now though, so I don't usually fling it, so maybe I'll just sell this guy and save up for the rings. That's rude. Bunch of saps. Okay, sorry. A trace of wisdom. Tell all your friends about us, because I already told mine. Oh god, we're gonna lose. I'm sorry.